Hey, welcome to I Know a Guy Bicycles, hanging with a guy. Hey, I'm Justin, the guy in a garage shop, featuring a special tool today. Not this old tool, a brand new tool. Directly came from VEVOR itself. What? The ultrasonic cleaner is the ultimate tool for any garage shop, especially a bike shop like mine. Let's go over some of the features of an ultrasonic cleaner and how it makes it beneficial for a bike shop guy like me. Hey, welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm Justin from I Know a Guy Bicycles, and I use ultrasonic cleaners quite a bit. This is actually going to be my third one. So I've had a few experiences with them for the last 10 or 15 years, and they're great. Well, going back in the past, I did use ultrasonic in a shop where it was kind of mind-blowing between the low intense cleaning solution in combination with ultrasonic cleaning and the heating element to bring up the temperature. Clean parts like magic. After years of scrubbing industrial grease with industrial chemicals, very nasty and ooh. Actually, you can use water and very light and polite, simple green is what I use, and that cleans most of my parts pretty stellar. Let's go over the VEVOR 15-liter professional digital ultrasonic cleaner. This thing is freaking awesome. I just did a sample run, brand new, with water, with a little bit of simple green. It cleaned parts in half the time. It is an upgrade from my other VEVOR ultrasonic cleaner, which is their baseline, which actually does really well, but this actually destroys the dirt and grime in a snap. With the 600 watt heating power, yeah, that brings the temperature up pretty quick and actually works really well. 360 watt ultrasonic boosting power. It's like little speakers underneath. You'll see 6 of them underneath on this size. That'll actually vibrate and gyrate and make micro bubble bursts to destroy all that grease, dirt, and grime. The parts that you're possibly looking at right now are from a bike that's been sitting around for decades, and the grime on it is kind of like your farm barn grease fuzz, which is super hard to get rid of. It actually cut through that within 2 minutes when I just double checked it to make sure the decaling is safe. A light dose of simple green, it actually cleaned without damaging the decaling. So it actually made the polish part still polished and the decaling safe. But you definitely want to test your own on whatever temperature as well as chemicals you want to use on yours, as well as time, because that can be a factor of damaging the surfaces or actually discoloring surfaces of some parts. Have done that before, so that's why I've always gone light and polite to start off with. Years of experience have actually helped me cut through grease quickly, but then again, for you in your own garage, you might want to take it one step at a time. It's definitely user-friendly, easy to unpack, pretty much loaded up to the rim, and push the buttons and go. Actually, it's a plug and play, so you don't have to do your phone app or anything to make this thing work like a magic. It's kind of like your best mechanics tool. With all the tools that you see behind me, it's the one I use almost daily. With ultrasonic cleaners, has actually been a game changer for a lot of bike shops as well as other shops that do any kind of cleaning, restoration, as well as fixing up parts and so forth. It makes the job a lot easier, and a lot of times, since you know the time and the heating and everything else down to an art, you can actually set and forget. Basically, you put it in there, set your timer, and go do your other stuff, and actually cuts down time. Makes your shop a hell of a lot more efficient. This is actually my third VEVOR. Reason being is I just kind of upgraded, and hey, here you go. The first one I had lasted for over 2.5 to 3 years before I basically wanted to try something different. Nothing wrong with the actual unit itself, but it worked really well when the time that I did have it. Upgraded to a newer model, which actually produced a really good outcome, and now I'm on the professional level. I guess I upped my game, right? So professional level here is actually going to do me just fine and clean parts all through the season. So ultrasonic cleaners have been around for a long time. This particular model actually works well on bike parts, but you can use it in a lot of other things like watches and rings and all sorts of glasses and so forth. Just make sure you look at particular types of materials and what chemicals you want to use. If within doubt, just use straight water. So I have a couple extra tricks that I've learned over the years. You can actually put concentrated solutions in jars that you see behind me. They actually do that PowerPoint cleaning of those particular parts so you don't have to contaminate the whole tank. Or you can use Ziploc bags as well. Those particular items may slow down the vibration part of that ultrasonic cleaner, but it still goes through and resonates well and cleans those parts. And I can't stress enough with the heating element of it going up to 80 Celsius, which I never go that high, never needed to. I stick around mostly around 50 Celsius myself for my parts, but it just cuts that old gunk plastic grease on bike parts that have been a nightmare to clean in years past. Makes it super quick and clean, so I don't have to waste any extra time on those. Look at the description below for extra details below for pinpoint accuracy of what this actually is and where you can find it. These things are just awesome. They've worked really well for me in the past in multiple shops and currently now in this one too. Well, thank you for hanging out with me in the garage. I hope you got a stellar before and after scene of all the parts that I've just cleaned. With this ultrasonic cleaner, the professional grade is definitely the way to go. Until next time, thanks for hanging out with me in the garage. And if it's nice in your neck of woods, go for a ride, walk, or what have you. And again, thank you for hanging out with me in the garage.